Hello! So today I'm pulling this out from the deep depth of my closet. It's my old college portfolio, and I have in here most of my drawings and paintings I did during high school. I don't think I have anything for middle school, but we'll get into that later. So I thought it'll be kind of fun to go through it because I haven't seen what's in here in years, and just take a look and see what we find. So let's get started. So the first thing I see, I have this big watercolor pad, which is empty, so this is gonna be tossed to the side. This is a drawing sketch pad that's the same size as the other one. I have some unfinished drawings in this. I think that's it. Okay. This can be tossed to the side as well. This right here is a still life I did with all pastels, which I absolutely hate. Hate using all pastels. We had to do a still life in high school. Does it have the year? No. Not a fan. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of the medium, and looking back at it, I'm wondering why I made some decisions like all this stuff is the same color as the background and it just all kind of blends in. I like the leaves and the colors in that, but this I remember we had to draw a teacher. It's a teacher caricature. This is from October 7th, 2003. This, I remember I did this after college. This is just like a rough sketch and some diagrams for a 3D model I did, which I believe there's a video of it on my YouTube channel. This was college. We had to do a character. I actually made a sculpture out of this character, and this was just some close-up. This was a pencil drawing I never finished. This was soft pastels, which I also do not like. A hand and some flowers. Man, I feel old. This is a this is a self-portrait I did. Every year in high school we had to do a self-portrait. This is all pastels too, which I hate, so I don't know why I have so many all pastel stuff. This is some shading's pretty good on that one. Year, no year. This is just a drawing I did in high school. This is another still life in high school I did with what's that thing called? Charcoal. This is color pencils. As you can see, I was a lot better with color pencils than I was with all pastels, so I don't know why I didn't do this with all pastels. Probably time wise. Of an angelfish in an aquarium. Kinda like it. I know I was pretty excited. I had some metallic color pencils, and you can see on the fish, let me see if I can get it, on the fish, and I had some on the leaves. I used some metallic color pencils for that. It's 2003, so let's not do the math. This is my first digital art piece I did. We got a computer and it had some type of drafting program. This was college. We ended up going to a zoo and drawing a bunch of animals. So this is the emu. No year, I'm guessing 2006. I'm guessing for this one. Shading, how to shade a sphere. This was just a small sketch I did, also probably around the college time. And here's some sketch shows character design. I'm guessing Again, from the suit, there's an elephant, some more still life. Oh, this has boobies. So let me take this out to the side. Self-portrait. Does it look like me? Maybe a little. This has no date. I believe it's the same year I did the other one. This one right here, I believe it's the same year. I was taking multiple art classes that year, and I think I had to do a self-portrait per class, but I think this was done the same year. So I did this one oil pastels because I did this one in pencil. My guess is 2002, 2003. Oh, we had to do a stamping class. This was a all pastel, soft pastel background. Here is a big still life I did. No date. My guess it's 2003, 2004. So I was still in high school, and all this mess is we had to put it on a display for some event, and we used rubber cement, and of course it leaked through and completely ruined it. Here is a watercolor painting I did. This is also 2003. Just ink and watercolors. Here's some. This is from college. It's a little messed up, but we did we did 2 figure drawing classes. I don't mean like full classes. I mean 2 figure drawing segments in one class. So this is one of the male figure, and it's one of the ones that's not explicit. So I'll show this one. Here is college. This was 2005. Here's another one of the drawings from the live drawing class. Here is actually this kind of looks still pretty good. This is 2002. Color pencils with pen for all the dark outlines. It was something that I did display somewhere in high school for one of the little art shows or whatever. So we did put rubber cement in the back, but I don't know if it doesn't show through because of the color pencils, or if it's just because maybe the paper was different. Oh, look at this, another self-portrait. This one's for 2003. There's some purple stuff on that hand, but I guess I wanted to do a half white and black, half color. This is just marker stuff. Sketches, all pastels, which I hated, so I don't know why I have so many all pastel stuff and I still hate it. This was 2001, so this is almost 19 years old. I know, let me look at it. I know part of it were color pencils. I know her wings were color pencils. This wing's right here. Those are, look at, all pastels. It'll be kind of fun to like grab something like this and revisit it and do it over. Some flowers, butterfly, a bird, and fairies, a lizard, and a lady. Don't know what's the point. I used to do this all the time. The inside of the mouths were always white because I didn't know how to do teeth correctly, and every time I did them, I couldn't get them to look like teeth. So that was what I used to do back then. plume that looks like a face. Oh, you know what it looks like? Zoo. Okay, it was from the zoo. That looks like some sort of ape. Like here's the head. That's probably what I guess the face was looking at. It looked like it was looking away. So here is the character that I created for one of my college classes. Alright, so here he is. So here's the sketch and the idea. We didn't have to paint them, but I went a little overboard in my class and I decided to paint them up too. Pretty happy how this one came out, considering it was my second sculpture using Sculpey. Let's see if that works. That camera's out of focus. So. Cool colors. Oh look, it's a drawing of Little Frog I did using only cool colors. A symbol. We had to create a symbol for art class on brand. This was a watercolor I started but never finished of Aladdin and Jasmine. Still life. This is another still life. A little cute watercolor. It's cute. Ooh, this was done with pen. Oh, this is actually a copy. Here we go. This is a color pencil. This is when I discovered Bristol paper and how good it is to use color pencils on. This is more recent. I actually did this maybe 2010. This is the moon. This is more recent. I'm guessing this is maybe four years ago or so. This is watercolor and ink. This is watercolor and ink. This is watercolor. This is also more recent. It's marker and color pencils. I kind of was going for like a children's drawing book with some of these little ones. Pona Link, and then the Hyrule Castle from Ocarina of Time. This we did a group of artists that we're all friends. We kind of got together and we had different prompts that we had to kind of combine. Mine was Ninja Turtles, as you can see, with Sailor Moon. I think it looks good though. This is a froggy friend I found outside my house, and I drew him. Pretty proud of this one. Not too bad. This was college. We had to do an art piece illustrating the color wheel, so I did this angel type deal. Next, this is a painting I did. Again, I just went to Walmart and got the like 50-cent bottles of paint. I did as you can tell, like frogs. Okay, here is color pencil. Again, I wanted to use the metallic color pencils. So here is the sketch for this painting. This is another snake. This is some character design. No date. This is all high school stuff, I'm sure. Some more. This is 2001. I remember I grabbed a drawing from a photograph from a magazine and I just slapped wings on it. Again, I guess I was really into wings. So 2003, the next one, there's a penis, so I'm gonna do that. Again, I used to get in trouble in some of my classes because I would have my color pencils and my art supplies out during the class. So through some time, once I figured out if I pulled out my color pencils and stuff, they knew I was drawing. So I would just have like my worksheets on top, and I just had my pen and I pretend I was writing stuff, and I would do some sketches. This is a pretty scary fish. This was 2004. 2004, because it's from the same time. This is just a doggy. Color pencil. It's on a poster frame. Let me move this so I don't break it, because I'll be heartbroken if I broke this. This was, I think I forgot to mention, this was 2006. So this is color pencil on paper. I did in high school. It took me months to do. I'll show this one. This is 2005 live drawing class in college. It's not too risque, so I'll show it. It's just a little bit of side boob and a little bit of butt crack, but yeah. That has boobies. And oh, this is a self-portrait that I did for college. It was the art class we actually had in college, and the last project was a self-portrait, and I made this with color pencils in one night, and I don't want to ever do that again. But I was pretty happy with it because I felt that it was my first self-portrait that kind of looked more like me. So it's like me still. This was 2006, so this was a while back. 2006 or 2000. It was 2005, 2006. So this was 15 years ago. Do I look the same still? Do I still look young? Do I still look like a 17-year-old? Maybe. But no, I was pretty happy with it because I felt it was the first self-portrait I did that kind of looked like me. I felt the other ones, you could tell it was me, but I couldn't get my likeness down on paper. I was pretty excited about this. So I think there's a couple of pieces like this one right here, and maybe I'll do a different self-portrait that I think I want to do to kind of just see how they would look like if I painted or did them now. So I think I'm going to try to do a piece like this one, like recreate this with acrylic, and do a, although it will take me forever, do a portrait with color pencils. So I'm probably going to be working on that soon. This I can do quite fast. Self-portrait is going to take me a lot longer. I just think it'll be kind of cool to see the difference in the growth in about 15-16 years or so, what it will look like now. Now I have most of my artwork from high school on. I kind of, after high school, kind of fell a little bit down on my art, and I went through all I had, and a lot of my middle school stuff and all the stuff I didn't like, I just threw it out, which I wish I didn't do. But at the time, I just felt like I needed to get rid of it because I wasn't happy with it. I just wasn't happy with the way it looked. And I felt if I kept it, I was letting it hold me back or something. I don't remember exactly. I just know I wasn't at a happy place. And I just got rid of it because I felt like having it around wasn't good. In hindsight, I wish I kept it. I wish I could have looked at it, and instead of looking at it, it's bad, I need to get rid of it, I wish I could have looked at it and been like, this is not the best, but I can use it to show how much I've grown. I had a lot of drawings, just a lot of just sketches and stuff that I just threw out during that time. Like I said, I wish I didn't do. So all this stuff is from that moment on. So some of it looks pretty decent, but there was a lot that wasn't. I just threw it out. So don't think that I'm only showing you the good stuff. I just got rid of the stuff I didn't like back then. But yeah, so look forward in the future. I'm gonna do a painting of this, and I'm gonna try to do a self-portrait in color pencils. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and have a good day. Bye. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like it, leave a comment below, and for more art related videos, go to my channel and subscribe.